Hello there everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today we're going to do something completely different with technology. Just because I have the science and I feel like it, I noticed that we have this thing right here, a sensor array nose cone. And I looked at that and I thought to myself, you know, I have enough, I can go back to the moon, I can do a mission to Kerbin, or I could try making a jet and see what happens. And since I've got the sensor array nose cone, I can make a jet and actually maybe get a tiny bit of science from it on Kerbin. I have no idea if that's possible or not, but I haven't gotten a chance to play around with jet engines yet. And I thought it might be fun to do something completely different today. So we're going to get high altitude flight. And we're going to close this. And we're going to go to the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. The lab where we design jets and see what we can do. Now the question is, can you make an unmanned aircraft? Given a choice, I would much rather do that for the purposes of experimentation. So let's do that. And let's see what we got here. Jet engines, jet fuel, no idea. Aerodynamic, here we go. We're going to need I think just, we're going to need the sensor array nose cone. This is going to be a really goofy thing, isn't it? I can see that coming already. You know what? That's okay. This will be fun. It'll be fun. I swear. Jet fuel fuselage. Air ram intake. Okay. Well, let's see what it takes to make a plane fly. It never fails. You're working on a project and you click outside the window and crash the game, such as it is. So we're just going to save this quick. It's going to be called Kerbin Sampler Mark 1. Gotta remember to put power on this thing too. We're gonna need a bit of that. Let's see, so we're gonna need the nose cone atmospheric sampler. This is sort of, this is sort of this is proto work for future large missions. So anyways, we'll put that there for aerodynamics, because it looks cool. And then we'll need a few batteries. We'll use the electric fuel pump. Oh, interesting. Cool. I didn't even notice I owned that. I vaguely recall getting it. Alright, 2 batteries, just for testing purposes. An inline stabilizer. Though I recall inline stabilizers became stock at some point in the tech trade. I don't think I've gotten that far, though. And then we'll just go with a pair of rocket engine tanks. This is the test version. Basic jet engine, turbojet. So we'll use basic jet. All right, let's see what we got here. Radial air intake. Let's see. Standard air breathing engine, which means we are going to need a completely, maybe we need to do this differently. Or maybe we just need to mirror on 2 extra engines with the air intakes. Let's see how that works. Try that. We'll use a few strut connectors to hold it together. This is going to be a new kind of hilarious, I think, when I try and fly this. And then we need wings. Let's see, what do wings look like? What do aircraft wings look like? Let's see, larger rockets. Structural control. Are we just using the wings from the same wings we use on rockets? Well, let's get ourselves the ability to Let's see, I need wheels. Wheels would be nice, wouldn't they? Let's see, well, I guess we're stuck using... Is that really all we've got for... Maybe it is. Must be. Here's our comm system. We only need one of you. Angle snap. There we go. We'll see how this goes. This could be really interesting. Alright, let's see. Structural... well, I guess we'll use the Delta Deluxe wings. It just doesn't seem like enough lifting surface, does it? Maybe I don't have the tech necessary. Well, gear designed for atmospheric use. Two there. And two there. That's probably going to end in tragedy, isn't it? We'll do a rig like that, and then we will snap on I guess we'll try out the aerodynamic winglets here, see what happens. And yeah, we'll see if this thing can even fly. I may not have all the tech I need to do this, but I really, really wanted to try. It's one of the reasons there's not a Kerbal in here. Okay, and I forgot to set, of course. Well, ooh, that did not sound good. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, lift off. Lift. That does not seem promising, does it? Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, okay, I guess it's really overpowered. Is this thing actually flying? Almost. What the hell? It must be heavy somewhere. Well, there we go. That's the end of that. Okay. That didn't work so well, did it? Revert to spaceplane hangar. So, that didn't work the way I had hoped it would. We require more lifting surfaces. So let's add some, because heaven knows this isn't going to be, you know, dirt and a half or anything. Oops. There we go. Balance. Of course, there's also the part where I really have no clue how to fly one of these things. You know, this might actually... Okay, let's check. Center of lift is a little... Wait, is it front heavy or back heavy? Let's truncate this thing a little. There we are. Center of mass, center of thrust, center of lift. I have no idea what the center of lift should look like on one of these things. I have this terrible feeling I'm not doing it right, though. Alright, let's see, more lifting surfaces. I guess I could have taken the gear up, too. Let's get some action groups set up here. Action group 1, 1 atmospheric analysis. Action group 2, toggle antenna. Mark 2, haha! This is terrible. I am you know what? I'm absolutely certain that that top one isn't working. I didn't get a good look, but just a hunch that this thing, awful as it looks, might be necessary. Let's see. Right, there's a communicatron there. Put that there. Is there empty fuselage? Let's see if I take this engine off and tell this, nope, I can't tell the tank to be empty, so I might as well leave the engine on. Or not, as the case may be. Dang it. Stupid things. Sometimes this game, you really gotta wonder. Alright. Come on. Dang it. Alright. That did not go well. Let's try. Hopefully I didn't overwrite the slightly more intact one. I did not. Oh god, what a horrible looking thing. Doubled the control surfaces. I guess I could try running it with the SAS on. That's kind of why I put the damn thing on the plane, to hopefully make it easier to fly. So SAS on, engine up, and we'll do it at 2/3. Here we go. And that should be pulling up. Here we go. Come on. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Lift. There is not enough lifting surfaces on this, is there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Or else these are just not the right kind of flight surfaces. Alright. Let's see what we got here. What does a... Let's have a look at these surfaces, because I just have a gut feeling. Yeah. Lift rating 4, lift rating 2. Oh. Maybe is that the one we've got on here? No. I got the wrong. Let's try these on for size. That looks a little more like it, doesn't it? And we'll put on 2. Alright. So that's all we've got for... Okay. It's ideal. It's also possible I just don't have the ability to build an atmospheric aircraft yet. I really wanted to know, if you know what I mean. I wonder if I need a delta fin on the back here. I suppose there's only one way to find out, isn't there? I might pull off this engine, just go with 2 engines. That might help with turning. Let's see. Should work. Interesting that you can lock down that information. But Mark III. Action groups in place. Launch. As I say, it's quite possible. It's also entirely. I'm using the controls that I thought were obvious, but it occurs to me I may not actually be using the right controls for a. Let's see. It looks like it though. Let's see. That should be. I have no idea what lift. Full throttle to the engines. Okay. Let's see. Is this thing gonna lift? Oh boy. Is it backwards? Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, lift. Lift. What the hell? Put that landing gear. Well, interesting. Revert to spaceplane hangar. So it's all failing because of crashes into the terrain. Well, let's have a look at the Space Center. Let's go check the tech list for the science list and see what we've got. I may have just squandered that science, and you know what? That's okay. Because I might... Delta Deluxe Winglet. This should be... Yeah. Yeah. This might be the ones I actually need for flying, which would mean that this stuff here won't fly sufficiently. We have jet engines though, and I have faith in my foolishness. Oh, interesting. Number of parts in the tech group. So we're just a little short, but that's okay. We definitely have the tech to go get one more, or the science available to go get one more tech group. Operate best at highest. Well, let's try that one on for size, just for the heck of it. I'm nothing if not a sucker for punishment here, you know. Okay. Get rid of all that. We will throw on, let's see, engine nacelle, an actual jet with intakes built in, except it appears it's not designed to. Okay, let's try that. There we are. Let's try that. That appears, and that, nah. Hopefully, and a turbojet engine, and a pair of deluxe winglets. And a communicatron to transmit the inevitable doom and destruction back to home. Hopefully that will just operate automatically. And where's the last part of this? Gear. For added stability, not quite like that. There we go. Save. We'll keep that as the Mark III, center of lift. I have no idea where the center of lift needs to be, but I have a sneaking hunch. That it needs to be closer to the back of the... Is it back of the plane or center of the plane? You know, I don't know. Alright, well, let's try this one on for size, and if this doesn't work, we will move on to something else for today. Or for the next episode, depending on how long this has taken me. I just feel it was necessary to at least give this a shot. Launching in 3, 2, 1. What happened? Apparently, it does not like this atmosphere. Flame out. Air intake deprived. Okay. Vert flight, spaceplane hangar. So, in spite of it looking like there was an air intake, that one does not have an air intake. So, I thought that was air intake. Maybe we do need cooling. RAM air intakes. That's probably exactly what I need right there. Let's try that on for size. And let's try it without this part. And let's see what happens. Save and launch. It's much heavier towards the back now. It might help to look up keyboard commands, but you never know. Here we go. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. SAS. On, on, on. Holy crap. That thing lifts like a monster. Alright, let's... Okay. Too low for useful data. Well. Okay then. Gear up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that was interesting. So it's possible I may actually be able to use this atmospheric sampler on a simple arcing rocket build instead. So it's likely I need to get up above... Come on. Well, let's full throttle to the engines. And let's see what kind of guts this thing has. I'm actually impressed that this thing flew as well as it did. That's kind of nuts, actually, when you think about it. It probably doesn't have enough battery power, but that's an airplane. It's a crappy little airplane, but it's an airplane nonetheless. If I slap a few more of these turbojet engines on there, it may work out. I just had a thought I could, actually launch this thing with a booster rocket, detach the stage, and then have the jet operating in high upper atmosphere with full fuel. Okay. It's actually a very stable flight now. The SAS devices are extraordinarily useful that way. So the question is, how high can we go, and is it high enough to actually take these samples, or do I need a booster starter system to get this thing off the ground? Because what I might be able to do is take this design, put it in the rocket hangar, launch it into, low elevation flight and see what happens. I'm surprised. That thing just about, had so much power it almost didn't want to go, it wanted to leave the ground, and we need to go more up. I'm not sure I'm going to get to return this to the ground. I mean, maybe, but I'm not really... We are gaining a lot of speed here. We'll see if... Okay, is this high enough? Yes, we are. Let's go with a... Alright, so 40 science, that's not bad. Send it home. That is a lot of data, so this may not... So this will need some work, probably, to actually have enough power to do a lot of useful science, but we're high enough to do the job. Let's see if we can turn it. Oh boy, this thing does not want to turn. That's interesting. I wonder if the transmission hardware is affecting its... Oh boy. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down. We're actually at the point where we're getting effect. We're going fast enough that we are getting atmospheric effects. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. So I need to figure out how to turn this thing. It's probably like that. Come on. How do you turn a freaking airplane? Well, I may not be able to do much more with this one if I can't figure out how to actually make it go the direction I want it to go. Because it really, really wants to go the direction it's going. Well, that's one way to do it. Can we... Whoa, boy, we're losing control. And we ran out of batteries. We did. Oh. Oh, the thing is generating electricity. We're just barely going to make it with this ship, so... 99. 99.5. Well, I think... Did we manage to turn around somehow? I think we did. Such as it is. Crazy machine. Crazy town. Okay, so I do believe that this thing has served its purpose. It is crazy town as far as control goes. I don't know where this thing's trying to go, but it is a wacky ship. Interesting. Well, that was weird and crazy. Alright, let's go to the Space Center. We'll just let this thing crash. The question is, what will it take to get a more controlled... So it's obvious these winglets on the back are doing diddly squat as far as control goes. This thing's not going to clutter up the atmosphere for too much longer. So there's no sense in following it to its doom. We'll go back to this. Oh, no. Okay, so we do need to let this thing die a horrible death, apparently. How on earth is it still flying? Wow. Okay, let's kill the engine. There we are. Let's, wow, is it just that good of a glider? We'll put the gear out too. That'll suck out some maneuverability. Oh yeah, that actually made it a lot easier to control. Interesting. Aircraft. Very, very interesting creatures from the looks of it. Well, on the bright side, this thing is doing its duty. It is going to crash into the ground and be out of my hair. I guess if I was really wanted to try and get this thing under control, I could... we're just going to lock this thing down and see what that does. I'm amazed at how this thing is flying. The physics model in Kerbal Space Program probably could use a little attention, I think. This thing's just drifting in circles. Drifting, drifting, drifting away. Hovering. Hovering. Falling. Time acceleration. Hello, glitchy game. There we go. Now that that's over. Space Center. Okay, that was interesting. Very entertaining and interesting, to say the least. Let's see what we got out of that. 2 more flights like that over different biomes would actually get me the next science bit, which I think I might do. Because I'm curious. Curiosity, don't you know? It'd be nice to make one that I could control a bit better. So this will become the Mark IV. Take those off. Take that off. Those off and those off. Mirror on 2 of those. Let's see, I put that on there. We'll do a double set of wing sections. Like so, just like we did last time. We'll put you guys there and there. We'll put on a pair of tail fins, but they'll be structured like this instead. Yeah. Your physics does not resemble our Earth physics. Okay. I mean, if this doesn't work, I'll just slap the atmospheric sampler onto a small booster system, similar to what I used to get my early game science, but I want to do it with airplanes. This shouldn't be too much to ask, I don't think. Now the hard part is this thing has to be able to swing around and face the other direction. So, yeah. I can see how actually taking these samples as you're landing on the planets with the atmosphere almost makes more sense than... Okay, launching in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Wow, okay. I say, whoa! Too much lift. Too much lift. Holy crap. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? Gear up. Gear up. Gear up. Nope. Revert flight to launch. We'll try that one more time, although actually the wings may actually be overkill. Now that I think about it. Too much lift might be too much of a good thing. Here we go. We'll also do the finer controls here. That may help. Whoa! Come on, stabilize. Wow. Okay. Okay. Design flaw. You know, it tells you why it crashed. It doesn't tell you why it wasn't flying well. That may be a slight oversight. I don't know. I don't know if this thing has too much guts or what, but that was a little insane, actually. Too much power, not enough payload, maybe. It feels like the nose is lifting too fast, so maybe I need to, well, that would have been a disaster. Mirroring. But yeah, there's definitely... Undo. Come on, undo. Ah, you stupid thing. Stupid thing. Apparently undo doesn't work. There we go. Wings on both sides of the airplane. Makes them fly way better. I wonder how well a jet engine based lift system would work in this release. Interesting. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alright. Getting ready to lift. SAS on. Here we go. There we go. No, 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 no. Nose down, nose down, nose down. Okay, yeah. It is definitely back heavy, which is why it is a little hard to control. Gear up may help. Nope, that just made it worse. That just made it worse. Alright, let's add some more batteries to the front of the ship and see if that helps at all. Oh, no. Okay, more batteries. And we'll push the wings closer to the front of the ship. And see if that helps at all. Let's see, and yeah, back heavy, so let's make that sit a little, a little lower on the runway at the back, so it gets a bit of vertical thrust going. Like so. Launching. It's interesting. interesting that I'm getting so much lift out of such a small aircraft. I just can't believe I can't turn the dang thing. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Lock it on, nice and level. Whoa, that's rarely a good sign. Oh, it's... Oh, struts. Struts might work well. Nope. This thing is not going to work. Okay, that's enough of that for today. I'm sure you guys will tell me what I've done wrong on that. In the meantime, let's go spend a few minutes at... see if we can design an atmospheric sampling rocket. So I have way better luck with small rockets than I do with small ships, apparently. Probe core. We'll just make a small... We're going to go really simple. We're going to go classic Kerbal Space Program for this project. Classic Kerbal. The old... What's old is new again, as they say. Alright, we'll need a... because what we want to do is we just want to boost this thing high enough to get some samples. See if that works any better. We'll put a ring of batteries on those since we don't have any. Actually, that's going to be way more battery than we need. We don't really need a stabilizer for this one. We do need... No, wait. I used... Actually, no, that is going to be enough battery because I actually used up a lot more than you might think. You know what? That might not actually be what I want to do. What's old is new, but that's not necessarily what we need. Put a little more thought into this, maybe. Okay, so we'll need utility. We'll need two batteries should do it. The sampling cone, where is it? Utility, of course it is. No, it's not utility, it's aerodynamic. No. Science. Nose cone sensor array, like so. Okay. Wonder how much lift we could get out of this thing. One single... Do we use one single keel haul? Or do we use a full booster group? With such a small thing, I mean, why would we need a booster group that size, right? So that seems like an excellent reason to do it, as far as I'm concerned. For kicks and giggles, we need some aerodynamics, these gigantic winglets. One more structural support right there, and right there, and a communicatron array. This is, we've gone little again, you see, so I need to be careful about balance once more, even with the size of this thing. We'll just do 2, I think. No. 2. Yeah, we'll do 2 like so. Perfect. That should do. Action groups. Run atmospheric sample. That should be the only one no, we don't want it in the stage controls. We want that in there. Okay. Carbon sampler Mark 5. Because the other 4 were jets. And this is a rocket. So all we need now is the launch supports. I still want to get most of my science from my next lunar mission, but I just really want to see how much of a pain this is. Curiosity, don't you know? So we need to get up over about into the blue atmospheric zone. And yeah, Okay. We'll see if this is a viable way of gathering this science. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. That is a lot of thrust. It's like we've got more power than we need in this set of rockets or something. Okay. We're doing a gravity turn because we want to be on our way somewhere useful. Yeah, okay. 1 is set. It tells us... Well, we've got a couple places where we get that information. I could have put about 4 times as many batteries on this and it'd probably still fly based on what I'm seeing here. Okay. We do not need much more acceleration because we don't want to go too high because I might be able to get multiple samples out of this if I play my cards right. After all, well, okay, it's used up half the tank of fuel already, so that's not as much as you might... not as efficient as you might think. The funny thing is, I probably didn't need... Here we go. Transmit that data, and as soon as we're over something other than grasslands... we will see what happens. There we are. Okay, well, apparently we're going into space. That's kind of hilarious. Let's see, are we over something other than grasslands yet? Upper atmosphere. Okay, well, that works for me. We can send that. Now, what was it? I was told there's a key to time accelerate data transmissions. Oh, man. And for the life of me, I cannot recall what it was. Was it... Alright, what... Shift... No. Control W? No. I'll have to look it up. I'm sorry, you told me, and I read it, and the key is just not in my head right now, so hopefully I'll be able to pull that up in the near future. Oh, hello. There's a remnants of an old spaceship heading to the ground. Okay, so it's definitely going to be able to transmit this. I suppose I should give it just a bit more of a bunch to give me time to transmit that second set of data I've got. Because, okay, that's sufficient. Considering that I still haven't actually... Well, okay, that didn't go so badly. You know, I've had... Review data. Transmit that. And an atmospheric, yep, no atmosphere means no atmospheric analysis. So is it control? Nope. Nope, definitely not. Okay. I will bring you guys back in when we're either about to crash or when this data is done transmitting. So I'll see you in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. This ship has done its job. It's transmitted 2 sets of data back to Kerbin, and it's going to go burn up in the atmosphere. Like a good crazy rocket. Burn, burn, burn. Boom. Come on. You gonna let me abort? Nope. Space Center. That should do it. So, anyways, that's enough for one more science, and by my calculations, I might be able to get another... I don't think there's another 360 science on Kerbin. Well, okay, how many biomes are there on Kerbin? Let's see, biome reports. That'll be... Gravity will be close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 9 biomes. I've scanned 2 plus the upper atmosphere, which is 3 total. So 9 minus 2, there's 7 more at 40 science each. Oh, and apparently I didn't quite transmit all of that water data too. I'll go and I'll quickly do that off camera. That's going to be boring. I'm just going to go in and retransmit that with the rocket of hell. So let's see, 7 times 4 is 35. There's not quite one more. Okay, so here's the important thing. At this stage, there is not enough biomes on Kerbin to get one more science out of atmospheric scanning. So that answers that question. So all I'm going to do is polish up the water data off camera. And in the next episode, we'll start planning our next either Mooner or... Yeah, so this isn't necessary. But yeah, it'll be either a flight to the moon or a flight to go do surface imaging on Minmus. And then maybe we can contemplate an interplanetary mission. Who knows? Anyways, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.